Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to work on this and clean this up. Give it to a friend of mine. I believe this is a Craftsman. We're going to find out. It's pretty nasty. I don't use these very often. Who am I kidding? I don't use these at all, hardly. If it's not a speed square, or a tape measure, I don't use this. But my buddy needed one the other day, so I'm gonna give him one. I'm gonna clean it up and give it to him. Anyways, I was just looking to see how to get that pin out of there. I'm thinking this comes apart. Oh, yeah, it does. It looks like a brass spring. Okay. Well, need to clean it up, make it look presentable. And I thought, well, if I'm going to make a video, I'd bring you guys along. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it just needs to be cleaned. It's rough shape. I think I got a dime in this thing. I don't have hardly anything in it. It's got a slight bend right there. Right there in the center. It's actually, that's about it right there. It's a pretty heavy chunk of steel. I was kind of impressed on how heavy it is. Well, I'm wondering if I should put this on the wire wheel or if I should use the Dremel. Let me test it on the wire wheel first. I'm not sure exactly what. I'm using a little carburetor cleaner here. I want to touch this paint, see if it's going to come off. It's gray. I don't know what it is. There's something on it. Can't tell if the gray paint's coming off or if it's just it's got some type of overspray, I think. That's what it feels like. Huh. I want a little WD. I want to try something here. Little WD-40. That's what it is. It's some type of overspray that's been, it's like melted into the paint. I wonder if they grinded on something and the heat, the metal shavings melted into the paint. You know, I bet I could paint this, make it look better. Well, that's a lot of work to clean up something that really is not, I don't know. It's just a good used tool. I mean, sometimes you can put a lot of effort into something you really don't need to. Really don't need. Some 4/0 steel wool here. What's left? I'm still using the little bit of my 4/0 steel wool that I have left. Man. Leaves a lot of shavings when I do that. All right, where's my little brass brush? It's actually working better than anything. I don't want to paint this. I don't want to put that much effort in it. Looks better. Yeah, sometimes you just don't need to put that much effort into it. I think that is all I'm going to do. All right. Boy, that's smooth in there now. I wonder, I've got a piece of 400 here. Just a little bit. Well, this video is probably going to suck. Most of you guys probably don't use this stuff, but I rarely use one of these. Said I got a guy at work that will use this, so I'll give it to him. I'm trying. There, that's what I want. Like that. All right, you know what? I'm wondering if I can polish this a little bit. You can see some rust pit damage there and just a little bit on the edge there. I wonder if I can polish this. There's a little pitting there too. Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, let's throw this on the polisher and see what it looks like. got like 10 cents in this thing. I have nothing in it. I mean, value-wise, it's probably valuable to someone that you would use this, but it's just a good used tool. And since this is probably not made by Craftsman anymore, I meant contracted out for Craftsman anymore. There's like, I didn't get all the gook off of it. I find in stuff as I clean it, it's like sticky. Oh, wait a minute, stupid, put it in this way. Now, what I gotta do is put the spring in there. What I really need to do is push that in there. Maybe a pair of pliers. Push down and grab hold of it. All I need is to bite. And it did. Okay. Then slide this in there. There we go. Yeah. Okay. That'll work. I meant, most of you guys probably don't care video like this, but it just represents a good used tool at a cheap price. I did a little clean, and I polished it. I mean, I probably didn't even have to polish it. It's not the highest polish, and I didn't like what I used was one of these little plastic sanding discs, or sanding, I don't know what they call them. It's a fibrous wheel. But it left kind of like a texture, and I didn't like it. So I went over the 400 grit fiber wheel, and then I went back and polished it. And it actually turned out better, I think. And I could have painted this, but I didn't do much to it. It's just a good used tool. Whoops, here I am dropping it. I meant, and it does say Craftsman. Let me lock it here. It does say Craftsman, USA. And I've got maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes time in this thing, 35 minutes. It's a good, usable tool. There's no huge indentations or dents. It's in really good shape. I'm sure there's people out there who are proud to own it. The only thing it's missing is, I believe there's supposed to be a little scribe in the end of this, but I'll keep an eye out. If I find one, that's great. If not, well, I don't. And I probably should use one of these more often. I just don't. I use a speed square tape measure. That's my go-to. And anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Was it worth the time? I think it was. It's a good usable tool. I don't know what these little things cost anymore. Not too many people use these that much. There's all kinds of gimmicky things out there, but this has been around for centuries and will be. People still use them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what you think. Y'all have a good day.